Yo, welcome to the JOAT Podcast. This is the first take here, the first one. So the reason I started the JOAT Podcast is because there's a lot of awesome people around the world that I personally know and that deserves the attention. We need to give them their flowers right now. There's a lot of people that's pretty much finding their own way, entrepreneurs, business owners. That's like the thing right now. Small business owners, they're pretty much running the world right now. So now we're in the cyber world right now, and I think that the communication aspect has gotten away. So I think that with the Joke Podcast, I have the opportunity to bridge the gap with the social and bring back that social interaction amongst people that's been lost. Because now we can know a clothing line or a person that sells something and not even know who the face of that business. We can know that line, but not know the face of that business. So I think it's important that we bring these people on and we actually just get to know their story. What works for them, what didn't work. Share that story, and in return, somebody can learn from that because there's always somebody that's trying to make a way out here, pretty much. And so, when starting the Joke Podcast, I said, man, this could be really awesome. But this is I thought about it. I took it to the board. I talked it over with my fiance here, and I said, man, it's only one way to do this, and that's when I reached out to my big brother here, and I reached out to Lo, shot him a text, and I told him what my vision was for the Joke Podcast. And he probably replied in a couple seconds. He replied in a couple seconds, and yeah, and here we are right here. So give it up for Lo. What's up, Lo?
What up? What up? What up? So, Low, that's what a lot of close people call me. A lot of close people. That's what I go by. Stedman, Deuce, whatever. But yeah, we're cousins, more like brothers though, separated by a year. Our mothers are sisters, and we pretty much raised together. Up, from Pampers up and through college, and always stayed in close connection with each other. But bruh shot me the podcast idea, and I was probably literally sitting on the couch, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go. It's something that we both have uh, many different ideas, and we both have many different connections with people, and some same connections, but so many different worlds collide, and like bro was saying, it's just putting a face with a lot of the brands. We know a lot of different people that know a lot of different people and that are doing a lot of great things. So it's just using our network to kind of shed light on a lot of things that are going on, especially people that are doing things out of our area, out of our state, Arkansas. So we're going to do our best to try to bring some light and recognition, and like he said, give a lot of these local guys their roses while they're here, while still sharing our stories as well, on different things. So I'm honored that he thought of me to be able to be a part of this, for us to start some and take off and see where it goes.
Nice, nice. So going straight into it, end of January, started the Joke page and everything, and it's pretty successful right now. We haven't released not one episode or nothing, But
Let them know what JOKE stands for, though.
oh yeah, we're going into it. So a lot of people ask, what is Joke? Joke, which means jack of all trades. So my grandfather, 22 years as a butcher by job court. Worked at Sunbeam for 28 years and worked at Lear for 20 plus years. And so my uncle, who's a diesel mechanic by trade, auto diesel mechanic by trade. My aunt, who refers to herself as the boss, she's a licensed cosmetologist. These are the people that pretty much raised us.
Yeah.
And so I think jack of all trades was like the punch, the hit. because these people, many of them that we refer to as sensei, the master teachers and everything, that they are the reason what we are today.
Yeah,
So it took, the saying that it takes a neighborhood. That's what I look at Jack of all trades as.
a village. It
A
takes a
village.
village.
It takes a
But we
village.
were
Yeah.
really literally raised by a village.
Yeah.
Especially like you said, our grandpa did a lot of stuff. My grandpa, on my dad's side, I mean, he was a farmer. My grandmother, she's still doing a lot of stuff from, cooking for people. And they was raised in the, old South and the earlier times. So it's just that black mentality that you gotta hustle. You gotta put food on the table. You gotta do whatever you gotta do. So you just learn a little bit of everything. I used to tell people I bartend on part time and things like that. And one of my conversation starters and things like that is you meet so many people and encounter so many different people that I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about a lot of shit. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so, so you really a jack of all trades. You just kind of, just do what you got to do, figure it out, network, and try to dibble and dabble, and if not be great, be good at
Be
everything you
good
do.
at everything.
So,
You
yeah.
know, give it 110%. So, and we kind of covered the aspect of what we plan to do with Joe, but a lot of people is wondering, who's the audience for this? And I think personally, the audience is you, everybody. There's not a person that's an exception to the Joke podcast. With the platform itself, even if everybody don't plan to be a business owner or or something of that aspect, that that is still something that you will learn from this platform,
It's
from the
yeah,
Joke
it's not
podcast.
even if you're not planning to be a business owner, it's still some information that you'd be able to take away from it. Just in anything. It's so many different markets that you could discuss, or you think about real estate or things like that, and investing, or clothing or things like that, where not even if you're looking to own a business, but just marketing or helping somebody else market or things like that. So, like I said, it's a little bit about a lot. We're gonna cover a broad based, and just like I said, try to give a little bit of insight, try to insight information, and and just bring people together, and educate. So
Yeah, with purposeful direction. Yep. So I think pretty much that's the intro. That's the intro for the platform here. So stay tuned. We have some pretty cool things, some pretty awesome things coming up.
yeah, we've been brainstorming over some cigars and drinks, and we got a lot of content we're gonna pull together. A lot of I think a lot of our foundation. You know what I'm saying? With some of the names we got lined up, with some of the ideas. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be intriguing. It's gonna be entertaining. So y'all just stick with us. Be patient while we get this up and running, and we're gonna put on the show for y'all.